What's going on, YouTube? Hey man, what's going on with y'all, man? This is CRizzy, bro. This is CRizzy Takes. You know how we doing, man. I'm bringing it back, bro. It's been gone for a minute. I know it's been gone for a minute. I had to. I know I made 2 episodes way back in early September, whenever the football season started. A couple things happened. First of all, I'm in college, so the work started getting hard here. So that, on top of Tampa being complete garbage, I just lost motivation to make some videos, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but this is the end of March. School ends beginning of May, so school's winding down. And March Madness is, it's on right now. NBA playoffs right around the corner. NFL draft right around the corner. NBA draft, NBA free agency, all that's going on right now, man. Well, NBA free agency is in the future, but you get my point, man. That's all coming right around the corner. So I figured, man, I gotta at least come on here weekly with CRizzy Takes, man, and put my takes into it. I feel like I got some interesting opinions, bro. So I'm gonna try to be consistent on that, bro. One thing about me, bro, I like discussing. I like talking about things, bro, with other people. So if you want to be on this show, bro, let me know. I'm gonna put all my contact information down in the description below, and for whatever, and I'm gonna also put it at the end of the video, so you can't miss it, bro. I'm gonna help you out. I don't know, I only got like 14, 15 subscribers, if that. But I'm gonna help you out, bro. If you want to be on the show, let me know, bro. What you want me to talk about, bro? I'm gonna talk about at least my 14s, but I branch out. I'm a wide board. I love sports, bro. That's my area. That's what I do. So yeah, man. This episode 3 of CRizzy Takes. I can't believe I didn't do it episode 1. I should have done it as like a preview. I'm gonna explain to you all my 14s. I know you see the 14s in my Abby and my profile and all that. How I get those 14s. So I'm going to explain that to you today, right now, all 4 of them. I'm going to start from top to bottom, from the teams I care about the most, all the way to the teams I care about the least most. I care about all these teams, though. I want all these teams to succeed. One thing you're going to have to get used to is me drinking Gatorade. I drink Gatorade at all times. Gatorade is the drink of champions, bro. Trust me. It's the best drink of all time. Nothing beats Gatorade, bro, except for water. I'm gonna get into the Tar Heels, bro. North Carolina Tar Heels. I was born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Our family moved from Fayetteville, North Carolina to Northern Virginia, where we live now, like in 2001, I believe it was. So I was like 4 years old. For whatever reason, I just had this strong draw to North Carolina. Like anytime anything about North Carolina was brought up, I was like, hey, that's me. I love North Carolina. At this point in time, Michael Jordan was at the end of his career. He was at the very end of his career. It was winding down. It was coming to an end. And, so I found out Michael Jordan is from North Carolina. So, and he went to North Carolina. I was like, oh, really? As a 4-year-old kid, I was like, wow, okay, well then, I'm from North Carolina. He's from North Carolina. Michael Jordan is my favorite player, and North Carolina is my favorite team. That's how it happened. Because Michael Jordan is getting all this praise, and he's from my home state. I gotta rep him. I gotta claim him, and that's exactly what I did. So I've been a Tar Heel fan since a young one. Since I was 4 years old. That's the first team I was ever a fan of by far. Just because they had the name North Carolina, it's just simple as that. They were North Carolina. I'm from North Carolina. Michael Jordan. That's how it happened. I know that might be a little confusing, but trust me, it'll tie back in a little later on. I'm glad that I can go from North Carolina to Miami, because that's everybody's question for you. Bro, for me, Miami football, my dad is from Florida. He's from Florida, an area in Florida. And he's been a Miami Hurricane fan his whole life. And so when I was growing up, all I saw, especially when I was growing up, we're talking about 2000, 2001, 2002, the Hurricanes were really good at football then. So, the only thing on my TV at that point in time was Miami Hurricane football. Not to mention my grandmother, who's like all Miami. She's a Dolphins fan, Hurricanes fan. She was also in the house. So we're talking Hurricanes all the time on my TV. I ain't seen no Tar Heel football. I didn't even know that existed. I was 4. That didn't, come into my mind. All I saw was Miami Hurricane football on the TV. That's all my dad was watching. I saw him win the championship in 2001, all that. So naturally, it just took me over. That's how I became. I don't remember the day I specifically became a Miami Hurricane fan. I just know that my dad was always watching it. I wanted to root for who he was rooting for. And plus, those Hurricane teams, man, it was the cool team to root for. So I rooted for them, bro. By the time that my mind collected, it's college and you should. I've been rooting for it for a little bit. I wasn't going to change my mind, and I'm certainly not going to change it now. So that's how I'm a Tar Heel fan, because I'm from North Carolina. I'm a Miami Hurricane football fan because that's all I saw in my household, bro. Tampa Bay, out of all the 4 teams, they're the least successful by far. I guess I can say I saw them win the Super Bowl, but that ain't nothing. They've not done anything that any of my teams have done except for the next team on my list, which are the Wizards. They won 1 Super Bowl. North Carolina's won 3 championships. I saw the Hurricanes win the championship. I seen the Hurricanes make it to a significant bowl just last year. Tampa hasn't made the playoffs in 11 years. Out of all the teams that I became a fan of, I would say Tampa, coincidentally, is the shadiest. Because I was a fan. I have a confession to make, people. I was a fan of a different team before the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that team was the Philadelphia Eagles. I was real young. How that happened was PlayStation 1 had this demo. You get the PlayStation 1 and you get this demo pack, and this demo disc was Madden. I guess it was Madden. I don't know what Madden is. You could play as the Cincinnati Bengals. You could play as the Philadelphia Eagles. Have no clue why those 2 teams were the options, but they were. So I will always pick the Eagles. I always pick the Eagles. For whatever reason, I always pick the Eagles. So 2002 come along. I declared myself an Eagles fan just because I picked the Eagles. So when 2002 came along in the NFC Championship game, it was Eagles versus Bucks. And everybody in my house is from Florida. My grandma, my mom, my dad, they all from Florida. So they all going for Tampa. And I'm 5 years old. I didn't even really care. But I'm sitting there trying to be as obnoxious as I possibly can be. I'm, acting like I'm going for Philly. I think Philly scored within the first 50 seconds of the game.
Mitchell. Down to the 25.
I was out there being annoying. I was jumping around, yeah, go Philly, blah blah blah. That didn't last long. Obviously, Tampa turned that around by halftime, and I will say, to my credit, I turned around with Tampa. I didn't wait till after the game. I couldn't, wait till Tampa's victory was secure. I switched at halftime. Tampa was up at halftime, and I said, okay, I'll go for Tampa, because everybody else was going for Tampa. I said, I'll go for Tampa now. Yeah. So that day I became a Bucs fan, and it was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. I regret that day every day. But that's how I became a Bucs fan. Moving on to the Washington Wizards. Now, even though they're last on my list, the way I became a fan of them is very closely tied to the Tar Heels. And it probably makes the most sense, just like the Tar Heels do. I became a Wizards fan because of pretty much the same reason of North Carolina. Almost. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is from North Carolina. Michael Jordan is considered the greatest player of all time, and at that point in time, Michael Jordan was a Washington Wizard. I didn't know about Michael Jordan the Bull when I was growing up. I know everybody talks about how weird that was for them. It's never been weird to see Michael Jordan in a Wizards jersey for me, because that's the first time I ever saw. First time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in a Wizards jersey. That's what I was used to. And by the way, we moved to Northern Virginia. We didn't move to just Virginia. We moved to Northern Virginia, like 15 minutes down the road from Washington, D.C. And it's why today I don't just root for the Wizards. I root for the Capitals. I root for the Nationals. In sports, I don't watch those sports really, but when it's on, I'm gonna root for those teams because it's DC. I'm rooting for the DC teams. But so yeah, man, that's how I became a Wizards fan. It's really that simple. Those two things just make sense. I'm from DC, and because I think I would have became a Wizards fan anyway, but that's why I became a Wizards fan, man. So from now on, bro, anytime I'm ever talking about any of my sports teams, I'll make my highlight videos and somebody be like, oh, you a blah 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 and a blah 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 fan, I'm gonna just refer you to this video because now you can know. It's easy information, bro. It's easy access. I got it right here. CRizzy Takes episode 3. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all watching this video, man. Like I said before, you want to be on this show, bro? It's not just gonna be me sitting here talking all the time, bro. I'm gonna talk about events. I'm gonna talk about things going on. It's going to be me reacting and hopefully reacting with some of y'all, man. So I appreciate you watching this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's crucial, bro. Or else there's no point in me, So I appreciate y'all doing this, bro. For y'all watching this video. See you till next time. There's just a little PS thing, I guess, man. There's my Tar Heel jersey. This is my #1 team, bro. I love this jersey. Move on. Got my John Wall jersey right here. This joint jive like big, but people be surprised when they go in my closet. They see the Hurricane jersey, they see the Tar Heel jersey, but last but not least, I got me a little Bucks lanyard. Yeah. No jersey for this. No jersey for them. I've had a couple jerseys back in the day. I've had a Josh Freeman jersey, a Cadillac jersey, and I think a Keyshawn Johnson jersey way back in the day. So we'll see who Tampa draft. Maybe I get a jersey, but to be quite honest with you, man, Tampa ain't really deserved me to spend money on them to get a jersey yet. So this little lanyard is gonna have to do. But yeah, man. Oh, little bonus. Told you I would root Washington teams. Bang, got me a next little Nationals jersey. Strasburg. That's about it, man. The video's really over now. Appreciate it.
Damn, I look good, freaky bit, I'm into that. Oh, you be on that sucker shit, that's why you in the back. 2 times 2, shorty, yeah,